Here is our next episode of Nightmare Dating Profiles, and this is your blanket trigger warning. If you are drinking anything, please push it to the side. If you are eating anything, please swallow it completely. We do not want to get anything stuck in your throat. Yes, these are unhinged. These are devolving. What the F? What the F? Let's jump into some of them. This is just a reminder that the dust is global. I don't know this man's name, but he's looking for a long-term partner. He says, "Hi, I'm Korean living in Seoul. I may be unemployed and financially challenged currently, but I offer a heart full of love and loyalty. I'm looking for an only wealthy woman who values a devoted partner and is ready to help me turn things around and is financially secure enough to build a future together, to love, marry, and have our babies." So if you're single, child-free, and ready to share your success, let's get it started. I don't know what it says at the bottom, but this person is a homosexual living in Korea. That's why I say the dust is global. All right, let's go to the next one. See, these first two were posted on Reddit, and they actually take away the person's name and don't show their faces. But this person is looking for long-term, but short is okay, looking for monogamy. But his about me says, kind of like Cinderella, but instead of a foot in a shoe, it's your throat in my hand. So that is how they're coming out. They're just coming out and showing their dysfunction and waving their red flags. Don't ignore these red flags. This is not funny. Just run away. Now we have MJ, who's 50. MJ says, "It's a pleasure to have you ladies read my profile. However, this will be the most honest and straightforward bio you will read. First, I'm not applying for the position of husband. I'm definitely not seeking marriage. Ladies, stop looking for husbands. Stop looking for love, especially in all the wrong places. Please stop with the face-only pics or pics of you sideways. Ladies, 95% of men are seeking sex. Men displaying money, cars, blunts, or sagging pants are not for you. Seeking companio." So he's not trying to be your husband. He is seeking companio. Here's MJ, who's 50. He comes across as antagonistic and aggressive. He's not looking for anything, but he does want to finger wag at women. I'll show you Fard's picture in just a moment. Fard is 47. He says, "I'm Dominican, athletic build, loyal, faithful, laid-back man. I love riding my horses, motorcycle, and spending time with my familia. I have no children, not married. I'm in the Masonic Order, Nation of Islam. If there can be no overstanding between two adults, don't waste my time or yours, period. Looking for women who can bring me peace, that are submissive and non-combative. I don't want a masculine woman. Let's build and love each other, my queen." I don't understand why these men who are in a religion don't just go looking for women in that religion. Typically, there's more women in religion than men. I know that this man is in the Nation of Islam, so he may have to find some woman in the church or something, like in an actual church, and maybe convert her. But some of these pick-me women are so desperate to be picked that they might actually convert. Anyways, let me show you what Fard looks like. Brace yourself, though. Please brace yourself. So this is Fard, who's 47, and this picture does not look real. This looks like a humanoid. This looks plastic or something, a weird AI. He says, "Hey, beautiful, how are you this day? I find you to be a very, very attractive woman and would love to get to know you. Let's exchange numbers." I don't know. I would be scared that this person is trying to kidnap me and make me into a humanoid. Absolutely not. And especially with his dating profile, but then seeing this picture, this is absolutely a no. And this is another picture of Fard. This is where he's dressed up a little bit though. All right, now we have Hunter, who's 46. He starts off with, "I was never really insane, except upon occasions when my heart was touched." A quote from Edgar Allan Poe. He says, "Just because a man lives with his mom does not mean he cannot take care of himself. I pay my bills, rent, etc. Don't be closed-minded. Consider all the facts within." I can't tell the difference between flirty and friendly. So if you like me, tell me. I work the 3 to 11 shift. Don't smoke, drink, and never married with no children. Good times. The games in the photo are mine. He's in Missouri. He's 5'4", and never smokes. The very interesting thing about these people that are getting older without getting married and having children, they are aging very rapidly. It really just goes to show how women help keep these men alive and healthy-ish looking, because when they are not connected and stay single for so long, they end up looking like this, unless Hunter is being less than honest about his age, because this is a hard fought 46 years old. Now we have Oscar, who's 42. Very short profile. He says, come over and clean my apartment and take care of me. New to the area. So just coming flat out and demanding unpaid labor. He's new to the area, and instead of just hiring somebody to come and clean up his place, he's going to demand it on a dating profile. That should get tons of matches. And y'all remember back in the day when men were on social media asking women what they brought to the table, and don't say cooking and cleaning because I can do that myself, or hire somebody. Why are these people just not hiring somebody? I remember distinctly so many men were saying that they could hire somebody to clean their place and cook for them. But like, why are they just not doing that? You can do that by the hour these days. You don't have to have someone on call each month, or bi-weekly or something. Oscar, just hire somebody. And why are you looking so mean? Why would anybody like match with this person? Don, who's 35, has had enough of y'all. He says, women are so mean. Y'all have zero game with no mouthpiece, and is boring as F. Men just want to be wanted and have fun. So respectfully, hit the X if you do not want me. Hit the X if you're not going to say anything. I'm sure we will be great either way. Okay, we get it. Y'all don't like sex. Now, can we move on? Love is a journey. Just want my woman so we can have an adventure with. Here's Don, and I don't know, maybe they need to really learn how to tailor their message. It's not getting any better. It's simply getting worse. And the bedroom eyes, maybe it's just not pulling, it's not reeling the women in for some reason. Let me know what y'all think about Don, who's 35. The way some of these people are so sexual right out the gate is just disturbing. This is John, who's 40. He sends a message saying, I would eat you up so effing good. Like, this is not working. Why do they insist on talking to women like that? And that's it. Oh, his profile says, let's have fun. And then we got Cortez, who's 39. He says, I'm running from you. I looked at this picture and imagined you pregnant. Those are fighting words. Women should run away when people come out the gate like this. This is not endearing. Why do they insist on being like this? Okay, so this is Matt, who's 37, and I would be mad if somebody like this was an exact match. This person meets all your preferences, and you look. This would make me really upset because this picture has a tortilla with Oreos and ranch dressing. Off the bat, I would just be really upset. But his bio says, looking for someone that is only half stupid, yet he uses the R word. So this is Matt, who's 37. Like I said, I was more upset that this being an exact match for whoever posted this. Now we have Bronson, who's 40. He says, I'm over the BS. Look, if you're going to judge me because of cigarettes and not ask if it would be something I'm willing to stop for you, or if you're going to have your ex-inmate get out and y'all hanging and you still stuck on them, don't holler at me. I need a real partner that's willing to build something together, and not someone who's going to be so self-centered. I'm about to dip on this dating app. Nobody want to be real. That was very specific. If you have an ex-inmate that's going to get out, don't holler at me. And the whole cigarettes thing. Many women must have asked him to drop his cigarettes. And you could tell that this man is 40 years old and smoking, and he's probably drinking as well, because his skin, yes, I told you, these people are aging so terribly. They do not take care of themselves. Anyways, I'm going to end it here with the Bronson. Let me know who was your fave today. Join the conversation. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.